kind of class or any kind of feedback between a manager and an employee.
Right.
They want a progress report. It would be really nice if they could go to their homepage and see some sort of a link or something that they could click, and it could show them, here's how you rated on all the different assignments.
Yeah, that's the way WebCT does it, and the students will expect that. I can only deliver what I can deliver in the maiden voyage, and I have ways of biting off their ire. You know, they've been asking me some of these questions. I know that's something I need to address. Yeah.
Are you familiar with MIT and University of Utah University? They have an open courseware product, which is in open form.
I know that there are these other efforts, but I'm not familiar with them myself.
Looks like you're doing a lot of things that they might be either interested or they might have already solved.
Yeah. I know that there are probably products out there I can take advantage of, but I've not rooted them out. You learn a lot when you do the scripting, and I'd never done this much heavy scripting before. I just dabbled in it, but now I'm becoming proficient. And you wouldn't expect teachers to have to become Python programmers in order to do online classes. But like I say, this is like a test bed. I'll be able to provide question set tool or an assignment tool, because there's some kind of hairy code in there that uses the random module, grabs a lead student, but makes sure it doesn't use the same student again. And so there's some kind of sophisticated code in parts of these that can be canned into a question set product, so that if you were using, say, question set driven by the script I've written, then you would paste in your students, list of your student IDs into one window, paste in your questions into another window, and then it would do the random selection and assignments and page creation for the assignments with all the links. So it'd be a pretty handy tool. And I doubt that these other products you're mentioning, I'm sure they might be great, but by scripting, I'm able to just dream up some plan of attack and implement it.
One long instance per class.
Yes.
So if you're a school, you have, I don't know, 300 classes that you want to do, you have 300 instances per semester.
Yeah,
well, I mean, if you were going into a large-scale deployment like that, you would run one instance, multiple portals, or maybe even a single portal, and provide your folder authenticator. You'd basically switch to user groups, and then control your courses via folders within that portal, and grant your permissions via groups. Yeah, you wouldn't want to run multiple instances like that.
We wouldn't want to fear this. Not only that, but also the student would probably want to be able to say, I'm in this class, and this class, this class, and I'll have to log in again.
Well, that's why you would run it under a single portal and climb up. Honestly, I think you should definitely get another sign up. There's been some dabbles in different courseware products for Plone, but nothing major, and I know my boss is using instructional. We're seriously trying to look at alternatives to the universities providing courseware system.
Yeah, well, I know I'm just sort of breaking the ice here, but there's a lot of potential for developing the standard expectations, and they aren't that hard to do.
I've been developing Python for years, and the things that you're doing are very good. If a person can learn Python, if you could package them so they wouldn't have to know.
Yep. Yep. But you have to explore and get it going. That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So the scripts that I've done, I will make available, and then in the future, maybe with the birds of a feather session, maybe something we'll develop for canning these into a product. Yeah.
I have a product that I wrote called Web Slinger.
Web Slinger?
Yeah. And it basically, what it did was take a static website and it reads all the files and records and imports from that. But it's very adaptable. I've adapted it for data. But in general, you can.
For like the first instantiation of the whole
Yeah,
thing?
like you have your list of students, list of,
Right.
yeah, you could probably put a
You
file.
find the same thing?
Well, no, Kevin used to do Webline way back in the day. I was one of the early developers. We used it, actually, we ended up adapting it to be able, because the original iteration was for CMF, it's adapted over content. So basically, and I like the original iteration was, let's just be able to get text, because we had like a 6,000 page website.
10,000.
And Kevin did a really good job, and we had a lot of images and stuff, so I adapted it a little further, and more checklist changes.
Well, that's one thing that I do manually that I've heard recently that some people are using WebDAV driven by Python to post and put images. So like for those question sets, I'll do all of the text-based manipulations and page creation, content creation. But then I have to go stick the images, you know, like that image of that world map, I had to go do that manually. So I'm not as sophisticated as I could be.
Website will do that for
But,
Or you could use XML-RPC too.
say again?
XML-RPC.
Yeah, I used XML-RPC for one of the assignments to have a product called phylogenetic tree that I'll be using in historical geology. So if it's a phylogenetic tree for corals or whatever, I can create it on the desktop with pages and then send them by XML-RPC. But I couldn't do images. I couldn't do the binary. So
You have to pay 64 in code.
yeah, so definitely need your help there.
Another question, how do you look your students
Manual.
manually? I'll get with you. So the real quick script, just throw it on.
Oh yeah, I use that. I use that too. The just the comma separated values and trick. I do that sort of thing. But going clickety is not too bad either. The numbers are small. Thanks.
What's the name of the club?
What's that?
What's the name of your club?
What's Slinger?
Web? Thank you.
It's a good example.
Is it in Plone.org or collected?
Yes.